YouTube, I'm back. It's your boy Clipper the Clipper, and I'm back at it. We seen yesterday in the Celtic game how Jaylen Brown was tricked. The score was 49-51. He got ejected, and he got hated on by a little white referee. What the referees failed to call was when Wembanyama did the putback. Was it a putback? Otherwise, it would have been 51-51 up. Or was it a goaltending, offensive goaltending? So the referee forgot to blow his whistle. However, the score went up in the stadium. And that's why Jaylen Brown went up, because it didn't change on ESPN. The score was still 49-51. So let's talk about it. We'll wind it back to 47-49 when the score was 47-49. And then 51-49 came up. And you see exactly what I'm talking about when Wembanyama cried after he got attacked by Derek White. And Derek White called De'Aaron Fox. He said, "I'll chew you up." He said all types of foul stuff. Let's talk about it. And it was on a microphone and certain people heard it. So go ahead, rewind it. We're going to bring back the cheat. Jaylen Brown got all that money. Ain't go see his father yet because he's trying to win the championship and got cheated. Blatant hate. Okay, and Bam had 83. He's 6'10", 6'11". We expected something like that to happen. But look at the cheat. It was clear. It was blatant. It was on purpose. Was it an offensive goaltending on Wembanyama? Because on ESPN, the score was still 49-51 when Jaylen Brown went off. Besides the foul, look at it. That's why I said, look at the score, 47-49. Look at it. It was a low-scoring game, and then they started scoring. Jason Taylor was left on the island, chewed up. Derek White's supposed to be what? Top 5 on the team or top 5 in the league? Which one is it? We seen a blatant hate by the referee. This is what I'm saying. This is what has the molestation. This is the house, the fed. The fed, the yummy. You see what I'm saying? It was a blatant cheat. Off the rip. Off the beginning of the play because time was in their hands. Facts. It was a blatant cheat. You didn't call your whistle. You didn't say exactly what happened. And the score changed in the arena. And if you go back and look on the film of a stream, the cameras didn't go up. And the score is up there. The scoreboard and everything is up in the jerseys and the Raptors. And they didn't go up there on ESPN. So what are you saying? Or Peacock. So you see, certain people like me, I catch it instantly and I just win the argument. Slow you dumbass niggas down. Say it the way I wanted to say it. And then show you hatred, show you I won, take my victory, and then I'm going to pose. Period. It was blatant hate. What was it then? You didn't call your whistle. You didn't say it was an offensive goaltending, but the score went up. On ESPN, on Peacock, that drink was 49-51. That was the score. And we knew it because it didn't go up. You see it right now. Is it going up on ESPN? No. It's just going on the shot clock. It's not the score. Boom, I got you on ESPN with Stephen A. Smith right now. You did not see the score on top when they just showed the Celtic highlights. Right or wrong? Okay, my point exactly. I win, victory. What's my next award, prize, and trophy? Like my kid, 100% mine. I'm going to brag about that shit again. And be an asshole. He went off. What? You had what was that? The referee turned like a shield and braced for a punch in the face and everything. You had it out for him. He got paid how much? How old is he? Meanwhile, Jason Tatum is over here stitched up still and is showing on the commercial. Showing on YouTube. Now, how old are you? You really 27? It hurt that much? Be careful what you talk about. Because be careful who's going to talk about you and talk with your back. Freddie. How about that? Yeah. It was a blatant cheat. Wembanyama cried. He cried. He cried. The beginning of the game, he cried. Hauser hit him in the face with an elbow. He cried. Y'all seen it. If you watched it, you seen it. I got you again. I remember it. So am I smart or am I dumb? I'm just proving my point. You're still living in something. It's like a shadow you can't escape. And I'm going to fuck you up on it. Flagrantly. Just for her. Bam. Now the nigga was 6'10", 6'11". Okay, Kobe was what? 6'6". They lied and said Pierce was 6'6", but he was 6'7". You feel me? And put him in shooting guard. I'd be the first one to tell you. I catch all of it. It's the Celtics. They cheat on purpose. Now we on ESPN watching the burger, the McDonald's burger, the new Arch burger. Is it human meat? Which one is it? This is the dog. I'm still thinking about the horn running the 2 stop signs and flying out to Lake Alpine, turning into a little fairy dust molecule and bouncing to a new country. I don't know where it went, a portal or something. I'm still on that too, on that type of anger. So I catch all the petrified soul state humans. I catch it right in place. My game is easy. Gray flag for David. I did it for you, King. Just to show you something. When you do your play, you do your kid, you got to do it the correct way. When she do it the correct way and it's done correctly, it's over. Period, point blank. Now, I'm bragging on it. Facts. It's over. Since it's like that. He cried. They cheated. And that's that. Go visit your daddy. You seen him? Did you see his lips? Or what are they going to use CGI up on? You caught him. I don't care. I caught you, nigga. I caught the referee. That's what you said to Jaylen Brown. What's that? Out of everything, you just get to say that. You get to say that. Caught you. We caught you, white boy. We caught you. This is so different, so edit. Y'all don't catch on to it, but y'all see it in real time. And I'm already grasped onto it, showing y'all a different way. Dead serious. So this is going to get more spooky for y'all because I'm not playing at all with y'all. Nothing. It's getting very, very spooky for y'all. I'm not playing. Cheating them. 47-49. Go watch the game. The niggas on the bench wanted to come play basketball just as hard as Wimbiana and Jaylen Brown. To be honest with you. And the refs wanted y'all to take a break and let the bench play. Off the rip. Do you think you could do this again in front of me? And then him be a little bastard again in the playoffs? This is the blatant racism, the hatred, the nature of basketball. He's 7'5". He's shorter than y'all, man. He cried. He blamed. He got hit by Sam Hauser. He blamed Derek White and got hit by and cried. Play it back. I'm on you. I'm on you. That was insane. That was crazy. It was hatred in basketball. I played basketball. You feel me? I was nice. Niggas that tell you. This is no bullshit. Niggas my age right now, I fucking crack them. And everybody, I don't care what your stats was back in high school and middle school and none of that. Right now in a real game for that paper, as if it was professional. Right now in the league, me versus you, you remember me from the hood. And I played ball with you and you bragged on that. I'ma fuck y'all niggas up for that bread. And that's what that shit is about. Y'all gotta realize that shit. What type of stage I'm talking about. I'm about to get fancy on you. This is something different. You see what that white fucking racist ass motherfucking ref said to that nigga? And they muted that shit up quickly using CGI. That shit is fucking insane. That he turned around. He wanted to get punched by Jaylen Brown. He wanted some bread. He don't get 300 million. A referee, he just doesn't get 300 million like Jaylen Brown does to play basketball. He showed you hate on purpose. He didn't care. He didn't give a fuck. That's some shit I'd do. I'd do that shit. That's what I'm saying. I'm a hater, an epic fail that way. A reachable agreement that way, in that degree. Degree, yes. Obtained degree. You understand that? Yeah, it's just what it is. If I'm unhappy, I can show it that way through the basketball game. The whole entire play. I woke y'all up. That was crazy. Straight cheated the Celtics. He wanted to get punched by Jaylen Brown. He had this whole plan. The referee, he had this whole plan just schemed on Jaylen Brown for this one night with the help of everybody. And everybody just don't understand. Stephen A. He ain't Muslim. This white woman ain't Muslim. Is she Muslim? He just had his whole plan. Listen, just planned against him. He went off. Because y'all heard something and see something different. And certain people heard and seen something, the same thing. It was the same thing. And it wasn't like y'all's, though. It was different. I'm telling you. That little white nigga was racist. He made him cry. So, what's that? He made him cry. Derek White. Y'all not realizing. And then he said to De'Aaron Fox, I chew you. He said, I chew you. Why did he say that to De'Aaron Fox? That was foul. That was fucked up. That's frustration in basketball. Derek White used to play on the Spurs. They basically traded Derek White for Wembanyama in the future. If you look at trading for somebody for 5 future first round draft picks, that's what it comes down to. That's what it is. That's the GM side of it. That's the salary side of it that I understand of it. Blogging is kind of the same. You see? They caught Wembanyama off Derek White. He expected an anointment, like to be treated as a proud king, and they didn't do it because he's still playing basketball. He started going to work, and they started cheating. They went right for Jaylen Brown because Jaylen Brown was hustling on defense. He was tightening up Wembanyama, playing basketball with him. He wasn't running into him. He was tightening him up. That's the God's honest truth. And that little white fucking gremlin, whatever he is, the Elvin, him, the spawn of the white woman that you all fall victim to. Yeah, that's what that shit is. Pointed out to you. I'm gonna point something out to you. Play that shit perfect on Jaylen Brown. Derek White had his own view on it. Everybody confused. Jaylen Brown, he just need to go just see his father. We're not gonna talk about Tatum. He receives too much abuse. How about that? Just drop it. I got 3 sons instead of 1 that you keep asking about. And I'm gonna remember that the rest of my life. What about if it's a grudge? Like I'm a hold. Lizard and Amphibian. That's what I'm saying. It was a nice colored game. Because if you made the Celtics wear a different nice jersey, whether it was a gold and green or a black and green, and maybe the Spurs could wear a gray or a black and green, what's the sense of watching it? This little white nigga was trained on the colors to be a certain way. I showed you the racism. Look, it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing but what I say it was. You're seasoned and grown for the white man. That's what that shit is about. Wherever you came from. That's why he went off like that. That's why he was spitting and he was drooling and he was in his bed and all that. He went bald. The oil fell out like LeBron. He was mad. That nigga's mad too. He mad at his pops is in jail. He mad too. And you seen that shit? Did you see that white man? Did you hear what he said? And they had that shit covered. A stream is faster than live TV. That's a fact. And I just showed you. Live TV is on a network. It's on a channel network. A stream is an actual camera in there. And you're watching it and it gets synced the same way. You notice they didn't look up to the scoreboard. Above in the stadium. I told you, it's like bootleg sneakers now that's in Foot Locker. Where's the ACG Nike boots? The LRG. All that. Yeah, my peoples had hands in that. They started that. I'll bring it back again. You see, it was hatred. That was blatant hatred. You can't say nothing about it. I'll be quite honest with you. What? They took basketball to the next level. What are you talking about? That nigga cried. I don't care what nobody said. He cried, and it was Hauser. Sam Hauser elbowed him in the face, and he cried at Derek White. He felt betrayed. He started crying. He wanted to play ball, and he got attacked. It was crazy. That's why that referee started doing that to Jaylen Brown. He just, I told you, you got to pay attention to the camera. The camera is not showing certain things, but you're hearing certain things. Look how I caught it on ESPN. That same referee, he was supposed to make the call of the offensive goaltending or give Wembanyama the point. Which one was it? It was blatant. It was a cheat. And I'm a Celtic fan. There's nothing you can say. And Jaylen Brown felt the same way I felt. Yeah. They didn't show, if the score went up, they didn't show it in the stadium. That's our point. They didn't show it in the stadium. The camera in the stadium didn't go above in the nosebleeds. It didn't. You didn't see the jerseys and the Raptors. You didn't see up there. So it just doesn't count. If you don't know how to play basketball, you're just not going to understand. I know how to play basketball. That's why I understand. Jaylen Brown sees something else. Because ESPN froze. And then they called the tech so he could try to make the point count again. And then they called the foul. They called 2 fouls so they could get to the line twice. And it was a miss one, make one, miss one. Feel me? They caught up. The score was 49-51. I caught the whole cheat. He just hated Jaylen Brown. He just hated. When they seen Jaylen Brown kept running for Wembanyama, they started pushing Jaylen Brown. And Jaylen Brown started getting mad. Facts, and he entitled to that. He's just playing basketball with him. He wasn't running into him, putting his forearm to him and nothing. He's jumping with him. What are you talking about? When he missed the dunk, all he had to do was just focus on him and just dunk on him instead of jumping too high, hitting the back of the backboard. I watched the whole entire thing. That's when they started calling it. That's when that little white nigga started showing his hate. That shit was mad funny. He just did that shit like, fuck it. You feel me? He knew he was an official. You just a player. You got paid $300 million something to play basketball. Your 7-foot forward is in jail for murder. And this nigga is telling you to get the fuck out the game. The referee is basically don't care what Joe Mazzulla is saying. He just don't care. The referee don't care what Joe Mazzulla is saying. He just don't care. That's why they get so bucky like that. It was a blatant hatred. That shit was a referee just showing the Celtics hatred. Like, fuck you. That it was dumb funny and it was offensive. It was mad offensive. He said something back. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas, y'all not hearing, y'all not believing it. Y'all hearing it, but y'all not believing it. Y'all seen that shit and y'all did not believe it. That's crazy. Sat him down. He said, find me. Yeah, if you want to find me, then find me. That's what Jaylen Brown said. If you're going to find me, then find me. If the money mean that much, then find me. That's what he basically mean by making that statement. He did nothing wrong but play basketball. And this little white referee just hated this nigga. Where did that come from? Out of everything, you look at the circumstances. They're both not players and they're both not referees. One is a player and one is a referee. It's just that obvious. Stop trying to match everything all the time like that. Okay. Look at the obvious situation. The $300 million man is getting He's complaining. And you're not calling. You're kicking out. You're kicking him out. And you wanted to get him fined. You shielded yourself to try to get punched in your head. You knew you said something to rub him the wrong way. You heard it. Y'all not gonna watch it. Y'all not gonna hear it like the way it was live. Y'all not. Especially on the stream. Y'all not. It's way different. Way, way different. This is a promise, more or less. I'm not talking about 83 points. I'm not. LeBron James, is he the best game dunker? Is it Blake Griffin, Amari Stoudemire? I don't know. Ja Morant? I don't know. It's to each his own, you feel me? It's just something that I can't answer. I can't answer that. That was hate, though. He played with Wembanyama. Jaylen Brown got him straight out of there. He knew how to hate the whole entire game. That hurts Wembanyama in the future. It does. It hurts. This hurts the Spurs, more or less. If you look at it, we was just in San Antonio. As a Celtic fan, we was just in San Antonio. And we just got cheated to the utmost every single game, despite win or loss. They blatantly did some really foul things to these players that's losing their hair and breaking their backs. Coming into the league, missing a finger already. It's all types of stuff. This is what basketball players just catch up on. This is what y'all, certain people, y'all thrive to feel, I guess. But y'all catch up on it because y'all like it. You feel me? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Go look at this score. You can rewind it more. 45. See if there was a 45 involved. So you gonna take my word for it if there was a 45, if the score was 45? You see what I'm saying? Just because they won by 9 or won by 12 doesn't mean early in the game it wasn't closer because the Celtics was up big at one time or something like that. You forgot that? Okay, that's what I'm saying. So I catch it live, like more or less better than y'all do, and because I could regurgitate it better than y'all could do. So that's why I win. You know. That's just blatant. The referee. I'm just gonna say it one time. He's just the referee. Bam Bio is 6'9", 6'10.75", whatever it was. He is. Like, come on, that's what that joint is. Yeah. Instead of you being 6'6", he's 6'9.75". He's almost 6'10" type situation. You see how y'all fell on to something? That shit is easy to call. That's what I'm saying. I play basketball too. Ain't no slouching, nothing. You think I ain't gonna win the bag of money if it's on the line? That's why I'm still here. I'm gonna win that if that shit is on the line. That shit ain't on the line. There's some trophies. Derek White disrespected De'Aaron Fox. See, I'm a Celtic fan. You feel what I'm saying? Is you trying to go back to San Antonio? I trade you to San Antonio right now for De'Aaron Fox. Straight up. I cut Derek White right now off and pick up De'Aaron Fox right now and put him on Boston. And make everybody mad. If I was the GM, fuck. it would have been over. See, I'm a Celtic fan. Y'all can't account to it. He told that nigga he had chewed. Wow. What the I'm a Celtic fan. Nigga. You can't intrude on Celtic land and say that shit to that young man. I felt some type of way about that shit. Yes, I did. You don't know. Fuck that. You don't say that shit, nigga. You play basketball. You don't talk no garbage. It's just you, I guess. That's how I feel. Jason Tatum it's over for him. He's fucking done. I told you. He's done. Okay? He's shredded. What do you have in you? Are they gonna let you win? Don't you see cats holding bunnies by their necks when they kill them? I'm gonna say even the domesticated cats that they're making feline girl, panthera male in your house, don't matter what color it is. When you figure that shit out, then yeah. Understand that. Understand the science that I'm on that shit. Way, way, way more immaculate. And I don't care if it don't look like it at all. I just don't care. I just did. I just don't. Blatant cheat. That shit was crazy. Wimbiana cried. The white man hated. It was over. Attack Jaylen Brown. Whose team is it? Is it Jaylen Brown's team or Jason Tatum's team? Some people said it was Jaylen Brown's team. They said, oh, fuck it, go for it. Don't go for Jason Tatum yet. Go for Jaylen Brown first. It was blatant hatred. Okay? It was blatant hatred. Understand that. Listen, it's called basketball. You feel me? Look what you do in basketball. Wimbiana cried. They gave that nigga the game because he cried. He wanted to win. That nigga wanted to win. He wanted. Listen, certain things happen, certain things don't happen. You feel me? At the right time. And then when little dirty tricks is played, then y'all niggas get friendly reminders and shit. And y'all stay where the fuck y'all at Petrified Soul State. When that type of shit happens, then you just don't care. You only care about your entities. That's it. Your business number, your account number, your social security number, your first and last and middle name. If you're a 1096 patient, it just doesn't matter. It just don't. They was playing basketball, son. That was crazy. JB didn't do nothing dirty to Wimbiana, yo. That's my word, son. He really didn't. It was Sam Hauser. And you got him kicked out like he made him cry, son. That's some bullshit. That's weed smoking instead of smoking weed. That's the shit I'm talking about, getting angry and frustrated with. I'm ready to pounce out too, nigga. This is another way to show you. The fuck? Okay? No, review the referee. Get him out the league. He's part of the FanDuel shit. Get him out the league. Fire him for that bullshit. Just fire him. Alright? Don't never ever let him ref an NBA game again. Teach all the referees that fucking lesson right now. ASAP. That's what you do. You get rid of him. You get the fuck out of here. And don't ever come back We don't never want to talk to you again. And go to hell. That's what you tell the referee. That's why you gotta have game. You gotta have game. You gotta be able to bounce and shift and be pouncy and stuff. I got everybody. Then catch it on your commercial or on your event timing when they show it on another platform when the score is 49-51. Because they not going to show it 45-40, whatever. They not. You mean to tell me they jumped from the 30s to the 50s? You dumbass niggas. So take me up on my offer again. I'm going to just brag on that shit even more. It's going to just come true. That shit was blatant cheating on the Boston Celtics. I am a Boston Celtic fan. Look at me. Look in the camera. I'm a Boston Celtic fan. That was a blatant fucking cheat against the Boston Celtics. Done purposely, perfectly, at a perfect time. Yes, it was. It was so perfect that you are watching streaming footage on ESPN. ESPN is live, not streaming. Once again, I'll explain that. It'll marinate. You'll get it. I got you smarter. You got no other choice but to reward me. Because I'm going to take your life anyway. It is dumb funny. Well, watch this shit. Yeah. Watch this. It's a rat. He need to be exterminated. The referee. Bye-bye. You feel me? Good night. And good riddance. Write it, written, whatever. You seen it. It was perfect. This shit was so perfect that everybody loved it. Perfect. It was absolutely fantastically done made. Y'all should have heard these sounds and remembered these sounds. Remember what y'all was hearing, dog. That shit was wicked. You're calling on God right now because that shit was wicked what y'all heard before y'all went to sleep. It wasn't right before you went to sleep, but you was enthused with it before sleeping. You thought about it and enjoyed it. Thumbs up or down. Which one? I watched the game. Y'all forget why y'all like basketball? Don't talk to me about nothing else. I'ma laugh. That cheating journey is crazy. I know. Look, the Celtics, they had no other choice but to do what they had to do. It's over and done with, right? They had no other alternative. They had no other choice what to do. That's it, that's all. We got Kelsey on the Pat McAfee show. We got doctors right now in the laboratories at the Pat McAfee show. We got all types of reports and doctors that you might like on the Pat McAfee show. Reporting doctor information, orthopedic information, all of that stuff. Sports and medicine, all of that. Live right now, right? Or being streamed for real. Told you. Come on. No. This shit is easy. They're not going to show it immediately. You would think Pat McAfee would be on the Boston Celtics Spurs racist game right now, right? Why can't they be on a racist type game right now? They showing football? What the fuck? We don't care about this shit right now. Everybody want to know what's happening with basketball. You know? And we got the little Asian doctor talk about orthopedic sports and medicine. Watching Dak Prescott in versus the Raiders, like, why? You know, or the Raiders versus the Ravens, why? Talk about the Celtics and Spurs, they don't care. Stephen A. Smith and them don't care about hockey. Pat McAfee and them play hockey. Yeah, it's a different type of hatred. What you talking about? Now, teach him something, I torture. Come on. Stephen A. and them, they referred to hockey as it and the. They don't talk about personal players and in the history of players when they breeze through hockey. They hit on the subject and breeze from it. Y'all not learning no all-time great hockey players in Stephen A. Smith's angle in ESPN. Feel me? See that? Look what he's saying, exactly. Now. Yeah, well. We should do the swipe for Derek White and De'Aaron Fox. I'd take it in the heartbeat. As a Celtic fan, I'd take it right now. What y'all do? He told him he chew him, man. He did too. He told the nigga he had chew him. De'Aaron White stole the ball and scored. He wanted to play. Yeah, I know. Wimbyana cried. Y'all not looking past what I'm seeing. You're stuck on something. That's why I'm taking De'Aaron Fox. You can have Derek White. And y'all work it out that way. Wimbyana and Derek White, you should reunite somehow, some way if he complain about the trade on Derek White's behalf. And give us De'Aaron Fox right now. De'Aaron Fox, sorry. Right now. Anthony Simons got the fracture. Vucevic is fractured. There goes the cum, a 27-year-old for 35-year-old. That was the little white angle of the referee. He knew how to hate on the Boston Celtics. He knew how to make you lose. We lost in San Antonio. We didn't lose in Boston. Look what they did to us in San Antonio. Did you see how they treated the Boston Celtics in San Antonio with that? That's terrible. That's horrible. That's no good. That's relentless spam. That's relentless hate. Everybody in Pat McAfee's situation is Christian or Baptist or Judaism in some sort. Where's these Hindu roots? I don't know. Still searching. In the meantime, fuck everything. Talking about football. Here we go. No jersey. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Where's the jerseys? Where's the Celtic jerseys? Give us the gray and green Celtic jersey versus they black and white or black and gray or gray and black. Do something nice. You're teaching the little white kids something right there. It races in what? In the game, yeah. And he showed you why he's an official. He's wearing black and white, the pinstripes. He braced himself like a battering ram or a battering shield for no apparent reason. No apparent reason. He knew exactly what he was doing. He showed you in real time that he's not going to call for Jaylen Brown. And eventually, he's going to make it look like Jaylen Brown wants to punch him in his face. That's what he did from the jump. He did that shit from the jump. From jump ball until the incident happened. Why? If you go watch the game, if you cared that much to see how bad y'all got spammed. That's a bad spam. That's a fucked up thing to do. Gordon Hayward got his foot broke with LeBron steroid using ass. Mad plays. He's on steroids. Everybody knows it. Okay. And guess what? Samantha's his cousin. People that didn't know that either. I did. Now I'm snitching. And I'm laughing. And I know the bitch he cheated with LeBron. Since you want to know me too, like Ray J. I'm just saying. Pause the white man real fast. I'll pause him. Oh, y'all chose me? Yeah, I paused him. I just had to get him out of there. So you can listen to the broad spectrum of this shit. Because this is going to get personal. I'm not around certain people. I'm not who? Who is who? What's my name? Amnesia? Is it the next female president? The one that supposedly had died in a car accident. Yeah. Huh. She was out here chasing me across the street. Let's go for my shit. Yeah. She's talking to herself and all that. Okay. Absolutely. I'm out here gamed for it. Where is it? I summon it. Right. Yeah. Let's go. That shit was cheating, dirty, blatant, and fucked up. I showed y'all mad shit. Mad shit in the game of basketball. If I don't play with you in the park, I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas know what it is. I cracked everything. So it's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing nobody can really say when it comes to that. Everybody know me from that. Yeah, that shit still sticks there. That's nothing. They're not going to show it. Pat McAfee, if he doesn't hop on this Celtic game right now with the Spurs, nothing matters. They're editing it right now. Pat McAfee, you have a job to do right now. You have to report this. Forget the football real fast in the signings. It's too many of them. All right? Show the Celtic game real fast in the Spurs. We don't want to see football right now. Show from 49 to 51 right now, just like how you snitched on us before. Do it again, Pat McAfee. Where is Dan Orlowski? Let's go. It's not going to happen. They know it was a cheat. It was the little white fucking referee. He knows a little bit too more languages than you think. Was it Yiddish or Arabic? Did it sound like something else? He won't show it. He just won't. Football. Here we go. Football. Here we go. That's the championship. If it's played white, Mr. White Man, referee, was that the championship game? We trying to check and see if you're going to get down there later in the future. If you're going to have a test or something, young man, you could go out with a bang. That same little white referee, he needs to be exiled and persecuted and hung on a fucking cross to show colorism and racism is okay. Just get along when that shit finally happens. Something different. It's just something different. I'm just speaking from experience. More football. Can't, yo. I can't. I just can't. Basketball is a little bit more different than what y'all think. Okay? We got people going down and running out of bounds. Just the harsh reality of it. Okay? If you're 6'8", that's just the harsh reality of it. They question your hunger, how fat and big you get. Can you be a lineman? You feel me? We know all about all the sports, I guess. But hockey is the and is. I'm dead serious. So he's not going to talk about it, and it's not fair. It's not. It's not. I had to hear about Daniel Jones. This nigga he was the killer, the sniper that jumped off the building. It was him. He the one who shot Charlie Kirk. Go look at the footage again. It wasn't the nigga that they locked up. It was Daniel Jones. They did a little play scene email shit. The release is in a movie. What you talking about? That's what they're gonna say for Donald Trump and all that other Epstein file shit. That is a movie. It's on his island. What you gonna say? We gonna all get up and go kill these niggas? No, y'all not. Y'all niggas is sitting here fucking dead already. Nigga, how you like that shit? I'm gonna keep it. Told you. Not gonna talk about it. Told you. You seen it. He didn't call the goaltending. It was a point. Right? This is how you know it's rigged. If that referee was closest to it and he didn't make the call, the other referee seen it and did a hand sign, but he didn't blow the whistle either. And all the scoreboard did was listen to the referee and not to the bell or buzzer or a shot clock buzzer or anything. They forgot to blow the whistle. Wimbiana did a putback. Go look at the score. You can start from 47s if you think. Whatever you please. Just remember that the score is 49-51. I don't care what you say. Caught it. Yeah, it went up in the stadium, 51-51. And then they blew the play back twice on the foul. 2 BS back-to-back calls for the Spurs. It was on ESPN. It's 49-51. In the stadium, it was 51-51. And they didn't blow the whistle or nothing. And then Jaylen Brown went off. It's different microphones. It's different announcers on the side. All of that. If Vince Carter say something, you don't think somebody gonna go off? That's how it is. Brian Scalabrine, he say something, somebody not gonna go off. That's what that joint is. Y'all heard a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna bring it back for you. Facts. So listen, man. It's a fracture, just like Inferno Simons. You traded the dunk champion, the 27-year-old dunk champion that was making $21 to $27 million a year. You traded him for a 35-year-old Spanish Vucevic, Nikolas Vucevic, whatever his name is, him. And he got a fraction now. It's the karma. You think about this shit, then shit is going to play your way. I take De'Aaron Fox right now. Right now, and I'm betting on it. I'm betting on it. Facts. I'm betting on it. He get his dance over. I'm betting on it. You put him with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum instead of Derek White? It's a wrap, nigga. You forgot who that little nigga was? It's over. Give me De'Aaron Fox right now over Derek White, especially with that attitude. You can leave. I'm a Celtic fan. He can leave. Bye. Okay. Yeah. Remember that. Just remember that. I'm a Celtic fan, son. Stop playing. Where JB right now? He in the gym? Is JB in the gym right now? Is he at the barber shop? Where is he? Is he at the barber shop? Is he not at the barber shop? You feel me? Is Jay Smooth supposed to pay for Swag's hairline and his teeth? Is that supposed to be his friend? It's stuff like that correlates. They be hanging out with each other, playing basketball with each other, going off on one another, challenging each other. That's what it comes with. It comes with the territory. It's personal right there. Look at the name of the platform. Y'all got him younger than Jason Tatum, and you feel me? He's older than him in the league. He's really just 28, going on 29. Y'all got Jason Tatum younger than Jaylen Brown, when it's vice versa in real life. The referee is a piece of shit. Y'all don't understand that. All the time. He had no courtesy. What he had to do, and I'm not a professional referee, all he had to do is correct his mistake, go to the table, and either call the play or take away the bucket if it showed in the stadium. That's all he had to do. And I'm not a professional referee at all. That's all that little white devil had to do, was go to the score table, right? That's all he had to do. Instead, he bumped heads with Jaylen Brown. I told you. If you wave it off, you wave it off because it was a goaltender. If you count the point, then you got to count the basket by him. You did, okay, so why you didn't blow the whistle? Why did it change and did not change on ESPN? You caught 2 fouls. I caught you in live time. Go watch the play again. Remember, it started from 49 to 51. I told you. The score changed inside, not on ESPN. I told you. And JB went off because he heard the people from the side. And he didn't blow his whistle because he thought it was a goaltender. He went off on the ref. He was supposed to stop and go to the table. You see how JB caught it? Yeah, he fought for the Spurs basically, and he knew he was right. There's nothing he could do but just act. He's in San Antonio. He's going for San Antonio, saying San Antonio is supposed to be awarded 2 points. Yes, JB is saying that. You didn't stop the game and correct the game. You got people on the sidelines going off. You got the commentators from different places, different cities going off. And they hear each other and stuff like that. It's dead serious. Yeah, you do. You can hear it in the microphones. That's why you watch it on when you watch it on different platforms, ESPN, Peacock, whatever. You hear certain things. Yes, you do. And then they cut the mic and then they do it somewhere else. Dead serious. It's a stream. It's not live. It's a stream. It's showing you on live. It's a stream. It's the actual camera in there. It's not just the franchise. It's the people working in there. I keep telling you, y'all not understanding something that I'm understanding. So how did they get cheated so bad? Huh? It's funny. It's funny. JB was going for the Spurs, saying that they deserve 2 more points on ESPN, and he's playing inside the stadium. And I just showed you that they're not showing the scoreboard in the stadium. They not. You don't see it on ESPN. I just told you they cheating on purpose. They know it. He took full advantage of it. All he had to, he touched the kid, the little white man, the little white referee. He touched the kid when nobody was around him, and JB went off. That's what that shit was symbolic to. That's why that nigga cried. That nigga Wimbiana cried in the beginning. It was like a fucking foreshadowing. It was funny. I laughed. That shit was so funny. Sam Hauser, the white man, elbows you. Why are you crying at Derek White? He was behind you on your left side, and you got elbowed in the face. That nigga, he cried. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm not 7'5", whatever he is, but that shit was funny. I laughed. Can't say nothing else. And then they cheated. They cheated the Celtics on purpose. Facts took him out the game, examined him, fixed him up. His people probably went back there to check on him. He had to get his play together. He came back out and he won the game. They knew exactly what to do. Not just unleash the tallest man in the NBA on the Celtics, but we're going to get rid of the Celtics' best player that's in the best prime shape of his life than anybody else on the Celtics right now. And then show you that Derek White is a goblin pumpkin head from hell that makes us look fucking terrible and green. And you can't see it. He's cheesy and spammy. It hurts. I'd rather have De'Aaron Fox. He gives leverage. This is Derek White's glory. He won the championship as a Celtic already. This is the Hindu head nodding. This is the Hindu head nodding. This is what I hate the most. This is what I'm saying. We got another dirty one. Peyton Pritchard is dirty, and Derek White is dirty. Them niggas is dirty. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And they get the leverage, the light skin leverage. Give me De'Aaron Fox right now. For either or both, right now. You can have it. Taking him. I'm going to bring back Anthony Simons. I'm going to sign that nigga for like $30 million. 45, 60 million. If I'm the Celtics, I'm going to do something fucking crazy. I'm going to double that shit. Yes, I am. Fuck 27. I'm gonna double that shit. I'm gonna pay that nigga like $80 million if I could. If I could bring that nigga back. If I had it like that. If I could get him back like that. And put some shit together like I just told you for De'Aaron Fox. I'll win the championship. Yeah. Me as the GM? Yeah. You know. You can't really mess with me on that level. That's, you know what I'm saying? It works contract-wise and everything already. You can go check it. I have it mapped out. This is my blueprint. The only reason why I feel that in life, it's a general manager. Not just the owner, but you're paying somebody to work in it. You could pay yourself to work in your crib. They're going to lie on it. 1096. You feel me? You got to understand that. The cheat was crazy. That drink, listen, that drink was perfectly crazy. Perfectly insane. It was just sought out to get Jaylen Brown. Y'all see it now. Y'all see it now. You see how it's over? The damage is done. He done did it. It's over. Facts. We just gonna show it. He went straight for him. Straight for him. Tatum can't do it. He can't do it. He can't do it right now. It's over for Tatum. Over. It's over for you. It's over. Over for Tatum. He better hurry up and do something else. They know exactly what they're doing. You can see it in all types of ways, yo. All types of ways. I kid you not, when you're watching it like that. Because you're really on stream. Feel me? Make no sense, dude. It don't. It don't make no sense. It don't. It don't make no sense whatsoever. Trade Derek White back to the Spurs right now. He could go with Peyton Pritchard right now. Why'd you say that to De'Aaron Fox? You would chew him? You gonna say that to De'Aaron Fox? That you just gonna chew him? See, that's the shit I'm talking about, yo. I can't listen. I can't deal with it as a Celtics fan. The referee heard it and took advantage of it. It was a wrap. That's that FanDuel shit. These niggas gonna start fighting. It's gonna be more dog shit. Niggas getting knocked out. Dead serious. It's gonna be UFOs spawning out of nowhere. 100 degrees in California on Saturday. It's gonna be all types of crazy monstrous shit summoning and then automatically moving. It's gonna be funny. Niggas keep talking. I'm here to remind you, the Celtics got cheated. Bam Adebayo had 83. Is he 6'9.75 or is he 6'11? With shoes on? Just saying. Which one is he? Oh, he's 6'10 and 25. Which one is it? Is it a ruler? Yeah. Huh? You got 3 rulers. Right? You see, I get you every single time. Every time. The play was funny. They hate Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown will not get the thumbs up from light-skinned people at the right time. Just light-skinned and white people, they don't like Jaylen Brown. That was the secret yesterday. That's what y'all revealed in Ramadan. That's how y'all feel. It was y'all time to talk since y'all like asking about the Ramadan and the fasting. You like to smile a lot in the streets. You know, when y'all outside and stuff, where you can scream and talk loud. When y'all enjoy somebody's fast more than they enjoy when stuff like that. That's y'all turn to talk, and that's what y'all showed. So y'all basically showed yesterday that there's no way in hell that all light-skinned people in the world, in the whole entire atmosphere, will ever like Jaylen Brown the way he's supposed to be liked by light-skinned people. That's what y'all proved. And it's the funniest shit I ever seen in my fucking life. Y'all said that shit in Yiddish, Arabic, English, and everything. Everything. Spanish. All of that shit. Caribbean. All of that shit. Y'all niggas said that shit based on that game yesterday when that shit happened to him. That's what y'all niggas said. Y'all the referee. Every one of y'all motherfuckers. Except for me. Except for me. Facts. I just think that shit is funny. Certain things is comical. You got to make a laugh about it. That's why they say laugh now, you cry later, son. That's suffocation. Your laugh is getting suffocated. You understand that? Right, raining on you. Like, you got to look at it that way. It was funny. If the Celtics lose right now, I'm very content with life. Understand that. I'm content with my life. It's over. You understand that? If the Celtics lose, if they don't win the championship this year, right now, this summer, I'm content with life. You heard what I said. De'Aaron Fox, just give him to me. You feel me? bugging. They bugging for that. I'm getting Anthony Simons next summer if I was the GM. What is wrong with him? You're proven FanDuel, I'll tell you. I'm a Celtic fan. I've been watching for years. And I'm very well educated on certain things. On certain things I can see and I can spot. You're FanDuel. You can take my demeanor however you want. I don't give a fuck what you say. The cheating, excessive. The UFOs on the tornadoes that Los Angeles is showing that's coming from Kentucky and Tennessee. Yeah, watch the news in Los Angeles. They show you footage from Kentucky and Tennessee, and it's a fucking a hailstorm or a tornado and this shit like a silver metal UFO in it. I take you down there. I introduce you to something new. It's nothing. Here you go. Yeah, it's Texas though. Texas been hot. I know Texas been hot. I know Texas has been hot. Prolonged heat. Heat waves. I already know. But y'all not looking at that. That's hatred. That's pure hatred in Texas. Towards the colored man. That's pure hatred. Besides basketball, professional basketball, what he heard and felt and went through, that was fucked up. Y'all probably not going to see it the way it was supposed to be seen. That's crazy. Yeah. You feel me? Enjoy the Palm Spring 90-degree weather. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. Cheating is wizard, dude. I'm telling you. It's cheating is wizard. You got record highs in the valley, yo. Inland Empire. Record highs from Thursday to Wednesday. They got record-breaking highs. The beaches. All that. LA don't care about Washington in Texas. You heard? Nobody care. Nobody care we got cheated. I'm going to make fun of women yonder. You cried. I'm going to tell you that forever. You cried. I'm going to tell you that until it's over. I'm going to keep reminding him that he cried when he got elbowed by Sam Hauser. Yeah. It's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can do. I'm gonna spam you. That's the type of person I am. You cry. Yes, that nigga cried. He got elbowed by Sam Hauser and started crying. He started crying. Okay. Victor Wembanyama. He got elbowed by Sam Hauser and started crying. And he blamed Derek White for getting hurt. Facts. And the referee hopped on that shit and started with Jaylen Brown because he thought that shit was funny. Facts. He thought the whole entire thing was hilarious. The ref, yes, he did. That shit all started from Wembanyama crying on TV. That's where it all started. Remember that. He went out. It was over. He got himself together, and he came back to a victory. That's just what it is. I don't care what nobody say. That's just what it is, and that's funny. That's just what it is. I'll tell you again. Sam Hauser elbowed him right in his face, and he started crying. And he blamed it on Derek White when he stumbled out of bounds. He started blaming it on Derek. And Derek White was behind him. I'll say it again. Yes, Sam Hauser was in front of him and elbowed him. Derek White was nowhere near him. And when he got hit, he started crying. Y'all see he started crying. He started blaming Derek White. I put that on everything. Yes, he did. And the referee seen it and started laughing. And I hopped on that. Facts. He hopped right on it and started laughing. That shit was funny to him. Whether he expressed a laugh or not, that shit was funny to him later down the line in the game. I'm dead serious. And that's why that shit escalated the way it did. I don't care what nobody said. Oh, so Kanye West, he's in trouble when he has to report to LA to the court. See, nobody reporting that in New York. Nobody in New York is reporting that Kanye West is going to court in California. Why nobody talking about that? He's still trying to be the president. What's going on here? You think Trump is having that? You know Dirk ain't resurrected none of his dead mans or cousins from the dead. So they just gonna leave him in jail and let him enjoy his money that way. Okay? Next question. Be right back. In progress. It's over. Listen, Wembanyama, he could win 7 championships back to back to back to back right now. It has still never changed the fact he started crying. It just won't change. It won't change. It won't change nothing. Nothing can be changed. That he started crying. He could win them all right now. He could go to the championship and win 7. Forget a 3-peat. He could win 7 in a row right now. Start now. And it's never going to change. It's just not, certain things are just not going to change. It don't matter who you play now. You feel me? It don't matter who you play now. He just needs to win a whole bunch of rings and championships. He wants to play basketball. If we can't get Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the white man's luxury, then the league is too fixed for anything. We need Antetokounmpo to dunk on Wembanyama wearing a Celtic jersey, not just the Milwaukee jersey. We need him to wear the Celtic uniform and go dunk on Wembanyama. It'll teach him something that Giannis don't get. And then when he do it, he'll get it. If we can't get a trade, then the league is rigged for FanDuel. According to for FanDuel and DraftKings. Yes. DraftKings, FanDuel, stuff like that. Exactly. You see people choking and all of that. Like, that's what I'm saying. When I say choke, they're not hitting the open shots. Both teams, there's no sense of calling players out. It's a low-scoring game. Let's see if we get 200 points.